Labour's government is stood for power rotation to the south. Segun Akimpelu, Port Harcourt. All right, thank you very much. Unbundling of ministries. If the unbundling is in line with the famous Oron Saya report, then I would support such unbundling, as it would reduce bureaucracy, at least in theory. But sorry, Tex, I thought that report talked about merging some ministries, as they were having the same functions. I thought that's what that report did say, but what do I know? He went ahead to say for Governor Wike's nomination, he literally begged for that position, irrespective of what he previously said. How can he decline it now? Besides, it is everything he previously said he would do or wouldn't do that he stuck to. Why are we expecting him to be a man of his words today? All right, text from Oyibo, thank you very much. Let's see. Oyibo by Ye Michael. I think the man had his eyes on something bigger that time, so it's up to ex-Governor Wike to put the offer side by side with what he said before and take it or decline it. What is rather disturbing for me is some LG chairman thanking the president for what he has done for Nigeria because he chose the ex-governor. Is a bit awkward because we are yet to see how the appointment affects the ordinary Rivers person. They can celebrate it because of the choppings in it for them, but not for... Okay, not to be too loud out of excitement. Okay, if you say so. This one says, please, Kalada, why is it that people are so quickly to crucify others while same persons or people are guilty one way or the other in their personal life and against others? Anyone without sin should cast the first stone. Kalada, we are humans. Only a perfect soul can always say something and keep to it, so it will be insensitive and completely obnoxious for anyone to say former Governor Wike said something and couldn't keep to his words. Please kindly ask your callers who has issues with what former Governor Wike said if they have made a promise to someone and failed before. Maxwell Inna from Port Harcourt. I think I already asked them that. Let's see. Integrity is easily said than done. Integrity has removed its subsidy in Nigeria politicians. I don't get that point. But thank you, Chris Onyenwenyi. And okay, you're sending me the video again. Kalada, good afternoon. Jamboree again, old recycling, political compensations. We expected technocrats who know business and efficiency, ready to lead and turn around Nigeria into production and consumption and importation. Congratulations to ex-Governor Wike, who had been seeking for notice to be nominated. Wike said he could not be vice president, but has fought Atiku tooth and nail till date. When he was dropped by Atiku, he said no Wike talks. I don't get that part. No Wike talks remain only if it favors him. Okay, no Wike talks remain only if it favors him. And if the cost of governance, national and state assemblies are reduced and the politicians start paying for the vehicles, fuel, food, etc., then the masses will consider how... sometimes you guys should help me as I'm reading this. Oh my goodness. How do you tell the masses to keep sacrificing while the rulers are eating with two hands and using their patrimony to buy private jets? Enough, revamp the refineries and then rejuvenate the snoring industries, giving the people jobs. Goodness, thank you. And finally, this one says, good afternoon. People should know that politicians are always paradoxical in all their actions and inactions. Comrade Don Wukike. Thank you very much. All right, now to our conversation for the now. I want to talk about policing in Rivers State. On May 25, 2023, we were told, because we saw the news reports, that CP Emeka Nwonyi had been redeployed to Rivers State to take over from CP Okon Effiong. Now, ever since then, we've seen the police give periodic reports on the wings of the command. And they tell you, for instance, and we talked about it at the time, that they had been able to tackle the insecurity in the Awuda region, and of course they went headlong with the criminals that were disturbing the MOR LGA, you remember, and they were able to discover the killers of the aide to the former chief of staff in Rivers State, Emeka Woke. They were able to find the killers. And They have even gone down the notorious person that stopped the local government area. They also ruled out other achievements in the course of their operations ever since then. They've talked about handling car snatchers and all of that stuff. And so yesterday, it was in the news. The police yet again decided to, reel out their achievements in recent times. As seen in our in-house bulletin, and I'm going to read it, so just give me a minute or two. The police say they have arrested a notorious cultist from the outer axis of River State known as General Danger and Double Chief. Briefing newsmen on some of the achievements of the command, the State Commissioner of Police, Wanyemeka, said the suspect and his gang members who are still on the run are responsible for the kidnapping and killing of Justice Azunda, the protocol officer to former chief of staff of the River State Government House. So let's take a listen to what the Commissioner of Police had to say on this one. Then I'll tell you why I've chosen to have this conversation.
In a case of kidnapping and murder, arrested one suspect that ran away to Ngboro community in Owode, Ibafo of Ogun State in connection with the kidnap and murder of late Justice Azunda. During interrogation, the suspect confessed to have collected a ransom of 2 million naira through a bank transaction from the family of the victim before he was murdered. And on 28th July, members of the gang engaged the police operatives in a gun battle.
CPMeka also spoke on the release of the kidnapped female journalist, Prisba Wokocha.
As they work tirelessly to combat all types of crime and criminality activities in the state. My operatives moved into actions and we put fire on the people. It's true that we are still going after the fleeing suspects, but we're able to lay hands on their soft targets, including some who even have blood relations. And that has made them to let go the woman. The woman is reunited with the family right now. So, and that is the effort of the policemen in my command.
Correspondent Sebio Ruwari reports that the Commissioner of Police also said that in the past week, some members of a car snatching syndicate were arrested and 3 suspected armed robbers were also arrested in Rumola, who took the operatives to their hideout where 1 revolver pistol, Toyota saloon car, iPhone, Techno phones, plasma TV and a laptop computer were recovered. Some of those arrested spoke to newsmen on this.
When we got there, he hasn't brought out those things. So yesterday night, I got there by 10:30. So we parked there. As we parked there, he brought out a cutter. He was using it to cut the shop. So that process where we are arguing why he cutting someone's shop, the vigilantes there just came out and approached us. I've packed my car already and I've come down from the car, so I just ran and left my car there at that position. I told them we are 3 in number, but the main person, the particular person.
This is the first time I've never done this business before, but this one I really commit it. Honestly speaking, I commit the offense. So I ask that you should forgive me. I commit this offense. I've never done it before. I've never said a vehicle before. This is the first time.
I'm thinking maybe next week we'll look at what to do to first-time offenders. We'll have a legal practitioner come in and maybe a psychologist as well, and we'll talk about that. But for now, I'm more interested in policing in River State, and I want to ask this question. I've asked it on 2 different occasions, but I can't stop asking the question. I want to ask it again. How is policing in River State currently? Has there been any improvement? How have you seen the activities of the police command in River State? Do you think there are areas where they can improve on? Do you think there are places where they need to focus on? And this is more like some social experiment so as we can ensure that we improve security in River State, because We've talked about it from the economic angle. We've said, we need to improve the investments that we have in River State. We need to ensure that we create more jobs because the unemployment is very high in River State. But see, all of these things that we have thought about and all of the solutions that we have reeled out cannot work if we don't have security in the state. And so I'm thinking, what is the security situation like in River State? Has it improved? If yes, can it improve further? If yes, what are the things that the police can do, or where are the areas that they can focus on to bring about that further improved security? All right, so I'm going to open the phone line right now. You tell me, how do you view the police right now? Because, like I said, periodically they've come out to say, we have achieved XYZ, we have done this, we have caught this or apprehended this kidnappers, we have apprehended those car snatchers, we've stopped the cultists and the talks from doing what they know how to do best. But I really would know that some people might have different ideas or experiences from what is being reported by the police. I want to hear from you. But if you think the police are saying the truth, then also call me, because I'm very much concerned about policing. Given the reason is, with the current economic hardship, there is the possibility that some people will take to crime. And what is my job is to be proactive and see before these things begin to happen. So 01792300002 is the first number to call me with, and 081792300003 is the second number to call me with. For WhatsApp, use the number 0809 0306416. What do you make of it? Do you think policing in River State has improved over time? Where are the improvements on? What areas have they improved on? Do you think we can have further improvements? We've seen videos recently of police officers trying to go after people perceived to be fraudsters. Did they behave professionally? Did they do the right thing? I'd like to know, really. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to know what really, because the police, one, is paid with taxpayers' money. Two, the police is seven, you and I mean, they're seven us. And so we need to appraise them every now and then and see if they're doing a good job. And if they're doing a good job, we applaud the fact that they are doing a good job. So I really would love to know. Because we can't just allow the police praise themselves. We should do the praising, the criticism, whichever way you look at it. So I'm going to start by reading out the numbers again so I hear your views on this issue. 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. For WhatsApp, use the number 0809 0306416. Hello. Okay, I missed that one. Hello. Oh, I missed that one as well. What's happening to the phone lines? Keep your calls coming in. Let's have a conversation. We have a commercial break in about 2 minutes, so you can do well to call now or drop your comments. Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling in from? What's happening now, yeah? Hello, what's your name, please, quickly?
Okay,
I'm listening.
Will be, kidnapped after a ransom was paid. That person was also killed. Imagine that. Okay, start to. All
right, I've got to let you go now.
The conversation. Let's talk on Nigeria Info.
Are you ready to embark on a wild pizza adventure? Pizza Jungle is back with 2
right, it's the bottom of the hour, and yes, you're tuned to 92.3 Nigeria Info. I am Kalada Karubatabor, and this is Hard Facts. All right, so I'm asking the question: have you seen any improvement in policing in Rivers East? 0817 or R 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. Once again, the numbers to call me with are 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube and active on Twitter. All three platforms have the same handle, Nigeria Info PH. Okay, while you're calling, remember there is a call screener, and so you would have a conversation with her before you get to me. So let's do well to be kind and cautious. This one says, good afternoon, Canada. The Rivers State Police Command have been in top gear since the arrival of the new CP, Wonyi Emeka. I'm so delighted with the achievements they recorded so far. The Rivers State government should encourage them the more by providing the necessary logistics needed for the smooth operations in the state. George from Rumukrusi. All right, I've got Brown. And Brown is calling me from Port Harcourt. Let's listen to Brown. Brown, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Brown, welcome.
Hi, Zoe.
Work is great, good. How are you doing?
Okay. I would love the police people to at least be focused whenever they're on the road, and also to help those junctions where there are maybe these taxi people are causing traffic. So to help them, tell them the right places to park, because they just park everywhere. They don't even know where is wrong and where is right to park. So I don't really know. If they can help in that aspect,
if they can help to. Sorry, when you say park, how do you mean? Who should park well, the police or?
The taxis are not properly parked.
Okay.
Like if they want to carry customer,
okay,
they will just park at anywhere at all without even checking whether the place is proper for them to park or not.
So you're more the police should focus on police trafficking, or rather traffic rather.
God bless you.
All right.
On
traffic, sorry. Okay, thank you very much, Brown from Port Harcourt. I've got Christian, and Christian is calling me from... Christian is calling from HA. Christian, yeah, Christian, I can hear you. Welcome.
Okay, Canada. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening to you. Welcome.
Yeah, please, I want to commend the police based on their effort and other things. But there is something that I really want to talk about.
Which is?
Maybe they should put their eye on that, because I'm part of the victim now. I don't know how police, how they screen their personnel sometimes. I have issue that even part of the police people came because of that issue. I don't know how police is talking about this issue of all these land grabbers and other things.
Okay.
Because one thing I understand now, if there is anything that you make anything like arrest on those people, they hire people that will also pay them. And they also brag as if maybe you cannot do them anything because you cannot report to the police. Police cannot do them anything. So I don't know how police, because this thing is bringing so many problems in a chain now.
So you're saying policing...
if you want to investigate this matter, just investigate this matter. Because I'm part of the victim now that this thing has happened to me. And when they came to scatter my own land, they came with the police people. This is a land that we have bought for how many years? Because we are not part of maybe we are not the indigenous of that place. And this thing can cause any problem. This thing happened at Igweche. They even shot some of their brothers. So I don't know how police can talk about these land issues.
All right then.
So let them look in a way that they can stop these land grabbers, because as soon as he arrests them, the higher authority will come. They will also release those people, and they will still go back and commit that same problem again.
All right, thank you, Christian.
I don't know.
I've got to move on now.
let police reason about this thing. It's going higher in a chain now.
All right. Thank you.
So please.
All right. I've got Onyeka from Roma Logo. Onyeka, welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, greetings to you. Tell me, what's on your mind?
Onyeka. I want to comment on just two things. I think the first one, you said, if any of us have seen any change in River State.
Yeah, in terms of policing, in terms of,
what we want police to do.
All right.
Okay, so one day, I think I will first of all commend the last governor of River State, Wilson Wike. I know I didn't benefit anything as far new employment, whatever. I just want to say the record straight. But so far so good. If every governor could come and do the particular project and get it done, very soon River State will be.
But we're not talking about. We're not talking about.
So I think the roads.
Onyeka, can you hear me? We're not talking about the former governor and what he did. We're talking about policing in River State. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you very much for your call. You can join the conversation. Remember, we're live on Facebook as well. Nigerian for PH is the handle. We're also live on YouTube and active on Twitter, Nigerian for PH still. But then you can still call the studio. Use the numbers 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. I'm asking the question, given the achievements that were reeled out by the police recently, do you think policing has improved in River State? And if yes, can you identify the various improvements that have happened in the state, and what else can the police do to further improve policing in River State? Hello, what's your name and where are you calling in from?
My name is Godwin and I'm calling you from Eleme.
All right, Godwin from Eleme, welcome.
Yeah, on the issue of policing, whether they have improved or not, my brother, I will tell you nothing but the truth. They have not improved. It's still the same thing.
Why do you say so?
Thank you very much. Even as I'm talking to you right now, somebody was brutalized, beaten to a point right in Refinery Junction, right here. Today, they used cutlass to beat this young man mercilessly for nothing on my presence. Even when I was trying to ask the policeman, what's the problem? It's like he wants to descend on me. Of course, he can't do that, and I will remove the uniform from him.
Yeah, but that's a crime. No. But that's a crime to remove the uniform from a police officer. I'm just saying. I'm telling you.
He's under law. He knows where his right stops. So why must he beat somebody without an evidence? This young man, even if this young man is guilty, is it not the court to pronounce the young man guilty?
Okay.
So please, let me just tell you something. If as an eyewitness, you can just come to the checking point very close to petrochemical there. See what they do there, including even the one that's supposed not to collect money is collecting money from people. What has changed? Nothing.
All right then.
Okay. The road safety there is collecting 500 naira from people. I confronted him. He told me I should go and report him to anywhere. Is that what? I don't know. Kai. Oh my goodness. All right, they have not changed. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. They have not changed, he said. Interesting there. Keep your calls coming in. I'd like to hear from you what you think about policing in River State. I've got this message. It says, "Good evening, Canada. For me, the Nigerian police in River State under CP Emeka has done well so far in terms of combating crime, but he should try and fish out those corrupt officers that extort money from commercial drivers, illegal mass arrest, and innocent citizens in the name of Yahoo Americana from Ogbakri." I've got Azunda from Ingbo Shimini. And I lost connection there. All right, keep your calls coming in. This one says, good afternoon, Mr. Kalada. Oyibo still has police checkpoints, and we still witness officers going to bars and betting centers to arrest and extorting bail from them. So I'm not moved by the statistics Mr. CP keeps reeling out when illegally parading suspected criminals, which is in clear violation of several court rulings prohibiting such parade. It is just that Mr. Wonyi is making his own parade more frequent. SP Nnamdi Omoni of blessed memory used to parade them monthly with hundreds of suspected criminals. What I want to ask Mr. CP is, if I get the opportunity, is how many of those suspected criminals paraded who even confessed to the alleged crimes pleaded guilty when they were arraigned in court? Apart from the man who impregnated a minor, I can't remember Nigerian for reporting charged suspects by the police pleading guilty on arraignment. Text from Weibo. This one says the present commissioner of police in the state has improved security in the state, but he should stop his boys and men from collecting money in the name of roadblocks. Not that I'm taking sides, I always try to look at things from the other perspective. If majority of the calls and contributions I've received point towards collecting of naira and kobo on the road, tithes and offerings on the road, could we also have played a part in that, we the people? I mean, if you had your particulars complete and all of that stuff, then I don't think they would extort you. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you a story. Azunda is calling from Ingboshimini. Let's listen to Azunda. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you. Welcome.
I think for me, I would say they are trying, but there is something that I want them to do more.
All right.
Which has to do with themselves. That is the extortion of motorists.
Okay.
They should concentrate more on stop and search instead of concentrating more on collecting, extorting money from motorists. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling. All right, another extortion contribution there. Someone saying that they extort money from motorists. But this is my argument, and I've experienced it. I've been one who has experienced it with a colleague of mine. I just would not call her name. I think we're in Delta State, and so you can't argue that we are journalists to get our way out of it. No, we're stopped. The policeman checked our car papers, and he tried to play fast one on us, but we told him our papers are complete, and we stuck to that argument, and he let us go. So whatever extortion that he planned did not work. So maybe we also play some kind of role to how the police officers behave when it comes to extortion. I don't know, but that's how I see it. That's how I view it. So maybe we should play our parts and make sure that we've got the proper driver's license and we've got all the necessary paperwork for our vehicles, just to ensure that we don't get extorted. Christian is calling from Port Harcourt Township. Hello, Christian. Welcome. Hello, Christian.
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead. What's on your mind?
Yes, my new commissioner is trying. Unlike the past one, who is there, and the Elechi Beach and the Rala is going on fire. This Mekanwo is trying. I ask God to give him the strength to continue. Unlike again, where I want to ask him to put his search is on the extortion on the road, especially at this court, Federal High Court, Port Harcourt, openly. Under the flyover, that's openly.
Station Road, you mean?
Tradition, yeah.
Station Road, yeah?
UST police station. Those people, they are being destined for the drivers only. They do everything again, not that crime again. So the government, the command, the river state should go to UST. Either the DBO should be changed. Let's have a change in narrative there. Their work was seen is just only after all these keke bus and the bus drivers. Understand me? All of them to do movement, either by going or by coming down. Understand me? No, now for how long would they continue like that? Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Interesting there. This one says, this is Michael from Omagwa. The police are trying, but still yet there are the bad ones. Alu Road from Omagwa, police will stage a checkpoint for Okada riders collecting 200 naira from each bike, and they change group by group. Oh, okay, all right. Why are they collecting 200 naira from the bikers? Why? the motorcyclists? Why are they collecting? Let's take this call. Hello, what's your name?
Hello.
Yeah, what's your name, please?
Good luck. I'm calling from Eleka.
All right, good luck from Eleka. Welcome. So tell me, what's your contribution?
Actually, my own contribution is that the government money, because how do they get their fuel when they are patrolling? The government making provision of fuel for them, or how?
Okay.
Or if the vehicle they are using is spoiled, do they have personal mechanic that repair their vehicles? So we should still go to that aspect. No, if government is providing petrol for them, that's a patrolling. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. That's another way to look at it. That's another way. Improper funding for the police or inadequate funding for the police is also an issue, right? Interesting there. Keep your calls coming in. I'd like to hear from you. As the police improves its service in River State, do you think further improvements can be achieved by the police in River State? What areas do you think the police should focus on in River State as it relates to policing River State? Right, this one says, for me, Nigeria police under River State command is partially improving, especially in combating crime, but unlike UST police station, whose destiny is to go after commercial bus drivers. Chris Onyewenyi. All right, thank you very much. Someone called in to say that earlier, but thank you nonetheless. I've got Daniel, and Daniel is calling from Imogate. Daniel, welcome. Hello, Daniel.
Good afternoon or good evening.
Good evening to you.
Okay. I am calling because of what the last caller said. Maybe he is a police officer.
Okay.
But I am talking to you as somebody, let me not mention. Let that person that check the police budget, their vehicle maintenance, fuel, everything. You are a journalist. Go and investigate. Go and verify.
There's no argument to that. Yes, we've wait
so
now.
If they don't give up for that, the Nigerian police or those at the lower rank is what I'm saying. They should protest.
They should protest.
Yes. For their senior officers, give that money.
And when these monies are released, they're not enough. You know, the conversation has been ongoing for a long time about money is budgeted for policing in Nigeria, and that's one of the reasons why crime seems to be on the rise in the country. However, it still is not an excuse why an officer of the law should go against the law. Nonetheless, I'm looking at improvement in River State. Have we seen improvements? Have we noticed any improvement in terms of policing? And if yes, can you identify? Can you highlight some of these improvements? And how can we achieve further improvements? And that's what we are talking about. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. I've got Angel, and Angel is calling from HA. Angel, welcome on the show. Let's hear your thoughts.
Yes, hello.
Welcome.
In fact, I'm very much happy concerning what the police is doing in River State.
Okay.
They are really fighting crime fast. They are breaking records over time.
All right.
The area I want the police to improve is their area of they should see their work as more or less a humanitarian work. They should not allow themselves to be used for people to perpetrate any crime. Because sometimes when you look, you see that people use police to intimidate people ordinarily. It's not supposed to be so. Police should be able to see white and call it white, see black and call it black. When they see black, they say it's white. It's not supposed to be so. Their axis as in policing is supposed to be a different institution.
All right, then. Thank you very much, Angel. Thank you very much.
Look at them as if what they are doing is not good. So they should allow people to use them at all to intimidate people. When they see anything that is not good, they should condemn it. That is not good, they should condemn it. They should start to condemn it. Like what somebody was saying about these land grabbers. I think it's becoming unbecoming, especially in Nigeria. You see people will just go into land that does not belong to them, and they will start bulldozing, clearing the place, selling it, and they use police to do all these things.
All right then.
At the end of the day, you feel that is the owner of the land who isn't the victim. So they will just go scot-free like that with the help of the police. So police should not be used to perpetrate crime at all in River State. Very, very important.
All right then. Thank you very much, Angel. Let's move on now. Let's read some messages. I'm still taking calls, by the way. This one says, good evening, presenter. My concern about the police is, I don't know if they are not well paid. At Igruta police station, right opposite their gate, every evening, they will mount a roadblock and make sure they collect 100 naira from every bus and taxi driver passing through that route. Before it was 50 naira, now it is 100 naira, and you must pay. It is very annoying. Let's see. It is like the new CP is working in the urban river state. We in Okrika are experiencing same as we were since CP Joseph Umbu or even CP Ogun Shakin. Canada, please. Extortion and bribe are very, very and totally different from each other. Extortion that people are saying is not bribe. Extortion is not optional but by force. If a police officer escorted by 3 to 4 of his colleagues who are all armed men is telling you that he would kill you, arrest and detain you without charge, and that there is nothing that would happen, and you even know people who are arrested or killed and indeed nothing happened, what would you do in that moment? Even if you don't die, do we have CCTV to prove your word against his? How much more if they kill you? Please, no Nigerian should be blamed for being extorted by an armed police officer. Michael from Okrika. Okay. This one says, I really appreciate the good work of Nigerian police in River State, that the almighty trending criminality in MOR and outer axis of East-West Road. However, my recommendation includes they should improve in curbing crime in rural communities and ensure they stop the posting of a police officer in one station for more than 2 years, and reducing over familiarity and being at risk of attack by being marked by their enemies. However, the motorist impatient and non-compliant to traffic laws is the cause of the so-called extortion. Comrade Dom Wukike. Okay. This one says, the new police commissioner is trying. This extortion is coming from station officers, SO and divisional police officers. Until the police commissioner mandates all DPOs under him to desist from this act, it would continue unabated. Dom Wine in Port Harcourt. So we've got a commercial break coming up, and after that we'll go for the news update. When we'll come back, we continue the conversation. Stay tuned.